All right, so I'm recording now, and Mark is gonna explain his it's not a D&D system, but it's like a tabletop system.
It's a tabletop RPG. Yeah.
Tabletop RPG system. Okay, let's go.
All right. So, well, the system is called Free Gliders. It's a tabletop RPG system. It's a D20 system, like D&D is. Oh, come on! Now someone knocks at the door. I'll be a second.
All right.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. So basically, D&D is like this tabletop role-playing game, right? And I think what Mark was saying, that D20 is like it also is based on the dices. But as he explained before, and he, are you back?
Yep.
All right, let's go.
Have you been continuing the explanation, or?
I mean, I just said that tabletop. It's like you know, like D&D basically.
So tabletop means you played on a table. It's a pen and paper RPG. So RPG, role-playing game, you play the role of a character. And pen and paper means you use pen and paper to play it. You also use dice. The most important die in this system is a D20, which you use for most of the rolls. D20 just stands for a 20-sided die. You can use this notation for every kind of die. So there are 6-sided dice, which are the most common ones. Then there are ones that have 4 sides, 8 sides, 10 sides, 12 sides, 20 sides, and everything else. But mostly you use those.
What is the most sides?
There can't really be a most sides. Like I guess a sphere would have the most sides.
Yeah, but like usually, like what is the most sides?
The one that you use regularly that has the most sides is a D20.
Oh, okay.
For my system, D20 is the one that you use the most. You also use percentile dice a lot, which is basically you use 2 D10s, and you use one of them as the 1 digit, and the other one as the 10 digit.
Ah, okay.
And then you have a D100 that way, basically. So yeah, so the system, Free Gliders. So basically it's a system set in a steampunk Victorian kind of setting, which means it has all of the kind of features for your character that you would expect to go with that. Meaning you can do, well, like clockwork mechanics and build like automatons or some prosthetics that can do cool shit, or upgrade weapons with like clockwork stuff. Anything you can think of, really.
Okay, but that's the technical side, right?
Yeah, that's the technical side.
Okay.
Yeah. Then, since it's a Victorian setting as well, you also have prayer and witchcraft as and alchemy to oppose that a little bit.
Okay.
So alchemy and witchcraft kind of go hand in hand with each other a little bit. Alchemy is kind of the potion brewing and infusing things with magical properties kind of skill, while witchcraft is the one where you use essence, which you extract using alchemy from natural things like plants and minerals and stuff. You extract essence of the 4 elements, and with witchcraft and alchemy you use this essence to, with witchcraft, cast spells, or alchemy brew potions, as I said.
Okay, so that's the entire, like, and you also mentioned prayers?
Yes, prayer. So that's another skill that goes more into the religious aspect. So basically think clerics in D&D, or paladins even. But prayer doesn't really let you cast spells per se, so not like instantaneous effects, but instead what it lets you do is heal people through prayers.
Okay.
And it lets you bestow blessings upon
buffs, basically,
creatures or objects. Yeah.
Okay.
And they're usually long-term passive buffs instead of as opposed to witchcraft, which is more like instantaneous effects.
Okay. And the witchcraft, like, it's for me, witchcraft is like a very niche thing. But it seems like in your like system, witchcraft is like all magic is witchcraft, basically.
Yeah. There's So witchcraft, alchemy, and prayer are classified as magical skills in my setting.
Okay.
Meaning they are kind of they make up the three types of magic that exist. Although alchemy and witchcraft kind of go hand in hand a little bit, since both of them use essence.
Okay.
Um,
So.
and prayer is
Okay.
a different kind of magic altogether. Because instead of essence, it uses faith, which is basically your willpower stat. If you have a high willpower, then you have a high faith pool that you can draw from to bestow blessings.
Okay. So basically, if I wanted to play like I usually do, a sort of rogue style, then it would be a mix of alchemy and witchcraft, right? And plus melee, basically.
So you really want to, what you will want to skill are skills like stealth, which gives you things like sneak attack and, well, all the sneaky stuff.
Ah, okay.
You maybe want, depending on whether you want to be melee or ranged, you may want the perception skill as well, because it's at a certain rank it doubles your range on your ranged weapons,
Okay.
or on all ranged attacks really. And you definitely want some combat skills, including most likely the one-handed melee skill, which covers
Right.
all weapons that you, all
Wield
melee
in one
weapons that
hand.
you wield in one hand. You may also want the two-handed melee skill if you want to go more two-handed.
Okay.
Maybe. You definitely want the brawling skill, which is hand-to-hand combat in all forms.
Okay. Question.
yeah.
Just for clarification. And these skills, are they like subdivided in sections, or is it just all skills is like a pool of skills that you can select from, and you can level from level 1 basically?
You can skill all of the skills. There's no skill tree, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, that was what I was asking. Yeah.
No, they're all linear.
Okay.
And you can skill all of them in any combination you like. There is no if you take one of them, you can't take the other, or
Okay.
there's not even a if you take one of them, then the other one will be less effective.
Okay.
So you can mix and match as you like. So if you
Okay.
want to go prayer and witchcraft, you can do that. If you want to go magic and technology,
Ooh.
you can do that.
That sounds nice.
And they even synergize with each other. Some skills have built-in synergies, and some skills may have synergies that I haven't really thought of that simply just exist there. Very likely, since every skill has well, it's important to note that while every skill has until rank 10, you get a skill feature with every rank.
Ooh, baby. Nice.
Oh, nice. You get a skill feature with every rank, which is like a feature that does stuff for you, whether passively or actively.
Okay.
And they do not cap, meaning even though beginning from rank 11, they do not give you any new features. You can still rank them up to get better bonus, to make skill features that scale with ranks stronger, stuff like that.
Okay. Nice. Do you have like a digital, I don't know, guidebook for that, or?
Yeah, I do have a handbook that I am making, which is where I write down all of the rules. I do have a Discord where I have all of my links and where I do playtests and.
Because as you asked for like some of overview, can you maybe like post the Discord or something?
I can, yeah. Let me just find a safe spot real quick. Or I'll just die next to someone. Where you guys at? Over there. Or I just move next to you guys, so
Yeah,
I
you can just
don't
be
die
here.
at all.
Where are you at though? Ah, you're coming from back there.
Where the fuck? How do I get to
I
you?
think you're like a layer below. I don't even know how you got there. What the fuck?
Oh, this door doesn't open.
Oh yeah, you need to go here to the right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way.
Got it. Over here. I'm moving towards the steel essence. There we go.
Woohoo!
Right.
Opa.
Yeah, I'll just stay here. Okay. Let me see. Discord.
Alright. Come on now. As you already know what you'll play. What you'll play? Alright, let's go here. Ugh.
Alrighty. Where are we at? I'll just post it in your chat, I guess.
I hope it's not blocking it.
No, it's not. I'm a mod.
Great. Oh shit. Ah.
Yeah, the system is still work in progress, meaning some skills still lack 1 or 2 skill features, but almost all of them are done already.
Oh. Okay, great. Just trying to... Let's try to group together again, because otherwise, yeah. Okay, we got the reactants. Let's go.
Right. So yeah, another key difference to D&D is, besides there not being any classes, there's also no races as of now. Meaning you're just playing a human.
Okay.
I may add more diversity to that in the future, but not
I mean,
yet.
I don't know. In steampunk,
Not necessary.
steampunk Victorian style is not really okay. Maybe like something like, I don't know, vampires or something. But
Yeah, that's one thing I thought about actually.
yeah,
Vampires, werewolves.
yeah, werewolves.
Maybe even like you play as an automaton, which is like a robot kind of thing.
Steampunk robot style.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Right.
A bit weird if you pray as a robot.
But you can.
Yeah, you can, I guess. Yeah. Anything you want to add to that, or can I conclude the?
Let me think about it. I mean, yeah, maybe the namesake for the system. So the system is called Free Gliders, and
Free
it's
glider,
called that
okay.
because Free Gliders, because there's a in the setting that the system plays in. Free Gliders are basically your adventurers. They're like government-sanctioned people who can take on quests through the Free Gliders Association, and they usually they're the only ones, aside from the government itself, who are allowed to possess and operate aircrafts. Which is why
Okay.
they're called Free Gliders.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Also, did you get this inspiration a little bit from Hunter x Hunter?
I haven't seen it at
Oh,
all.
you have seen Hunter x Hunter.
No, I haven't.
We have talked about it together, didn't we?
You may have tried to get me into it, but I haven't watched it yet.
What? Okay.
Okay, I need to say it like this,
Hey.
because I cannot type it. Victorian era and human augments.
Yes.
Augments, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah,
Augments, like mechanical arms.
yes, those are all a thing.
You have no idea how many ideas I have in my head right now.
Perfect.
Boy, I
Alright.
have a character. I just need to brush up on my chemistry lessons.
She's turning into Edward.
Sure. The system also has like a very simple yet sophisticated crafting system, because I thought that D&D was lacking that, and I needed that in my system as well, since crafting is a big thing,
Yeah, I mean,
especially through all of the engineering stuff.
are you feeling a little bit Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Edward with the robot arm and the alchemy?
I see.
No,
You can
no,
do
I
that.
go in a completely different direction.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, that's what it sounded like, but yeah. I mean, sounds good. I'm very curious. Yeah, we can do that. We should plan together when Ren is online. Ozzy, do you have any like limitations when you for sure cannot play?
For now, I am out of work, so the only limitation in the future is Easter,
Okay.
and when my boyfriend is over,
Okay.
Right.
and that's on the end of April.
Erasing the notepad. They know too much. Yeah. Like Easter is when? When is it like
The 20th.
20th?
Basically, from the 20th till the end of April, I am unavailable.
Okay. Good. Maybe we can do like during the week is kind of hard, right? It would have to be on a weekend. Or Mark, for you?
For me, weekends would be
Yeah.
very much preferred, yeah.
I mean, I'll be here in May, almost certainly, because I have like a Kizomba boot camp. So, yeah, then probably May would be a good idea, right? Maybe first weekend of May or something. Mark, do you
Sure.
have something there?
No?
It will give us time to get.
Talk about characters and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we would have time until first, like it would be, or do you mean?
I mean, I would suggest maybe. I'm guessing I would be running the campaign.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That would give. So I would suggest maybe I do like a little one-on-one session with every player. Like developing the character.
Yeah.
And maybe even giving you a little crash course on how the system works. Especially in regards to the character that you want to play.
Right. Yeah.
Because depending on the kinds of skills that you want to have, the game will play differently for you.
Okay.
Just like in every other TTRPG.
Right. Yeah. Right. And wait a second. What type of monsters, like, are there? Like, what type of monsters?
So, there's obviously your humans with different kind of skills. Like you have the classic bandits, pirates, and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
And guards. You also have like witches and inquisitors.
Okay.
Who use prayer and
Hey, not second.
weapons.
By the way, hey, welcome to the chat. We're talking right now about a tabletop that Mark has created. So just let you know. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Continue.
And then the more interesting ones, you have mythological creatures.
Yeah.
Which there's a mythology skill just for that.
Mythology.
Just for dealing with them.
Wait, just to speak with them, you mean, or what?
No, the mythology skill gives you all different kinds of things. It lets you know stuff about them. It lets you interact with them in different ways.
Okay.
Like, for example, speaking with them and stuff.
Okay.
And it also lets you like salvage them for rare things that you may use for alchemy and stuff, for example.
So, Not Sicken said that it's really cool that you created a tabletop, and I posted your link again. So I hope that's okay. That
yeah, sure.
Yeah. That's the link to mark his tabletop Discord server, is it, or what?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. It's still work in progress. You can find all the links on there. Let me know if you have any feedback, please. Everyone is very welcome to drop it. Also, important to know, as of now, every like all of the handbooks and stuff their digital versions are published under a Creative Commons license, which means they are free to access by everyone.
Oh, nice.
And they also have like a little safeguard built in with the type of Creative Commons license that I went for, that makes it so no one can simply create derivatives and stuff on it without my permission. So nobody can in the future like make it less accessible.
Makes sense. Very cool. So we were talking about the, what was it called? The, not mystery, mythical creature skill.
Huh. The mythology skill.
Mythology skill, that's the one, yeah.
Yes. So basically you were asking about all the kinds of monsters that you
Yeah.
can fight. And there are mythological creatures that you can fight. Like they can range all the way from like ghosts and vampires, werewolves and stuff. You know, your stuff that you have in all kinds of systems. To even things like dragons would be considered mythological creatures.
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to ask, like bigger creatures, you know what I mean? Because indeed you have like humongous creatures. So here you don't like the biggest creatures.
I mean, you don't like them, yeah. You can have everything.
Okay, that's cool. It says,
then
do you like, what do you use for
also-
world building? What is your main tool that you use for world building?
So I like to use Word Anvil a lot for that.
That's premium, right? That's a premium.
I am using the premium version, but there's a free version as well.
Oh, okay.
So I'm on the highest tier. I think it's like Grandmaster tier or something it's called.
Okay. So that's basically the
I do
one.
not use Obsidian for world building. I have heard of it, but I haven't really used it yet. Also, the world building. Okay, I'm gonna need a second.
I need to collect all the stuff here. Jeez Louise. Okay, wait a second. Pro level stuff, of course. Mark, only pro level stuff here. Let's see. Ooh. Oh shit. Ooh. Good. I'm to rest. Ozzy, have a good night, or like not night, but sleep or recovery or whatever it's gonna be.
Yeah. See ya, Ozzy.
Rich premium. Goddamn right, man. That's why they call him Dagobert Mark.
I mean, to be fair, it's worth it. Word Anvil just has so many awesome features.
Right. Good. So there is that. There. What else are we like? Did we check everything from D&D? So we have.
Oh wait, one thing maybe. The combat system is a bit different than in D&D.
Ah, okay.
So if you remember, I mean, the one thing that is equivalent is initiative is a thing, and you roll initiative just like you would in D&D. Except your initiative modifier doesn't just depend on your dexterity, or as in my case, it's called agility.
Okay.
It's the modifier is a mixture of your agility and your intuition. Meaning, even if you're not very agile, if you have a high intuition, you can still have a high.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
A high initiative.
That's the only difference, or?
No, that's the first difference.
Okay.
Second difference, when you make attacks, you do not go against a set armor class, but instead you attack, you make your attack roll as you would normally, and the enemy makes an evasion roll against that. And if you meet the evasion roll or beat it, meaning if it's equal or more, then you hit. And then you may ask yourself, what does armor do then? Well, armor flat decreases the damage that you take.
Yeah, that makes sense actually.
Yes.
So
And with that comes another mechanic that I added, which is aiming for specific body parts.
Okay.
So basically, when you put on armor, you don't put it on yourself everywhere. but you put it on specific body parts.
I mean, chest armor protects the chest, and
Exactly.
okay.
Like torso and arm and leg, head, eye, and hands and feet are the different body
Okay.
parts. Per default, if you do not aim for a specific body part, you will always hit the torso.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which means your torso armor will apply mostly to all attacks that are made against you. Which is why the armor value that is on your torso is referred to as the default armor value.
Okay.
Most enemies will not make hold attacks against specific body parts. But you can do that if you're a player. You can always do that.
Probably useful, I guess.
Yes, but it comes with a penalty, of course, like a little trade-off, meaning it's harder to hit specific body parts if you
That
aim
makes
for a
sense.
specific
Yeah,
one.
that makes sense.
Even if you specifically aim for the torso. Because for some creatures, their default body part is not the torso, because some other body part is like larger or easier to
Or
hit. in
easier,
some way.
yeah, or like simply more visible from. Yeah, it makes sense.
Exactly.
Steelpath enemies on tabletop. What?
Steel path enemies. Yeah, exactly.
Do you have less chance when aiming for smaller body parts? Body parts.
Yes, exactly. So
Okay, yeah.
basically, if you aim for there's a table of modifiers that apply based on the body part that you want to hit.
Yeah.
And the hardest to hit are the eyes, which give you a flat -10 modifier to your attack roll.
Minus what? Sorry.
They give you a -10 modifier to your attack roll, which is, since you're rolling a d20, a lot.
Okay, but if you hit the eyes, he's blind, basically, right?
If you hit the eyes, you a couple of things happen. First of all, you do not roll damage if you hit the head or the eyes. You just take the maximum number of damage that you could roll on the
Okay,
dice.
that's cool.
Right. Also, if you manage to score a deadly hit, which is a special kind of critical hit,
Okay. How does that work?
basically, like since you are the enemy gets to roll against you, there's a chance that they roll a natural 1 or a natural 20 themselves,
Oh
right?
shit! Right, yeah.
If they roll a natural 1 and
you a
roll
20.
a natural 20,
Oh,
that's
shit.
what's referred to as a deadly hit.
Oh crap!
If you manage to score a deadly hit normally, you just don't roll anymore. You double your dice and then you take the maximum number that you could roll on all dice.
Holy shit!
If you hit the head or the eye with a deadly hit, then you flat out kill the enemy. No
crap.
rolls needed.
Jesus.
That's a 1 in 400 chance.
Yeah.
Per roll, though.
But hey,
So-
if that happens on a dragon, well done
It
to
did
you.
happen in my alpha playtest campaign.
It happened?
Yeah, yesterday.
Holy shit!
That was pretty fun.
But not on a powerful enemy or just like a normal enemy.
it was on a quite powerful enemy. Yeah,
Holy shit!
like they would not have killed him even with a normal deadly hit. But they did because they aimed for the eye specifically.
Yeah, right. So it was
and
harder. It was even harder for them to aim, to land, and then it was also the luck of the double
Yeah.
roll, right? Holy shit!
Exactly.
That's a pretty cool system, honestly. I like that.
You can also important is with the if you score natural 20 like a critical hit on an evasion roll, you automatically evade unless the other one also rolled a crit.
Oh yeah, right. Makes sense. And if the other one also rolls a crit, then you just roll again, or
It's a
how?
normal hit. Then it's a
Okay.
normal hit.
Okay.
Basically, the crits cancel out.
Yeah, but if the crits cancel out, shouldn't they just roll again?
No, it's just a normal hit then.
Oh, okay. Because if you critically like evade, but wouldn't that make sense?
It's so basically what happens then is well, I mean it's not just a normal hit. There's one more layer there. Basically, then it depends on whether the total attack roll is higher than the evasion roll.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, okay,
If
good.
the total would miss the enemy's total, then you still miss.
Yeah.
But if the total would hit, then you still hit. But normally.
Makes sense.
That's also nice for the players to be able to roll on at 20 on evasion, because if you fight like one very powerful enemy who has like a plus 20 on attack rolls, there's still a chance for you to crit and evade the attack altogether.
Right, yeah. If the boss doesn't crit as well.
Yeah, true,
Yeah.
which can always happen, but you know.
Highly unlikely. That's
Yes.
2 crits, yeah.
So yeah, that makes those things make the combat system very different.
Very cool.
Yeah. There's also flanking, of course, and I also added a variant crowding rule, which basically makes it so for every additional enemy of your target that stands next to him, you get a +1 on your attack roll.
Ooh, okay. On the attack roll is the one that goes against evasion, right?
Yes.
Okay, good, yeah. Makes sense. Because it's harder for him to evade, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Fighting lore, accurate cosmic armor Superman or something as a final boss. Yeah, I mean...
Yeah.
I mean it's like I think I think you missed the part where it's like a steampunk.
Yeah.
It's like a steampunk universe. So it's not Warframe. Mark also did like a Warframe one, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, but this one is a
it's
steampunk
Void
universe.
Bond, yeah.
So yeah.
I also made a Void Bond, which is like a Warframe TTRPG. That was way easier to make because it's like there are already game mechanics and numbers for everything, so I just had to translate them to a dice system.
Right.
It's also where I got some of the ideas from for this new system. Like some things I already tried out with Void Bonds. Oh yeah, another key difference to D&D. So usually you have actions and bonus actions and reactions, right? In D&D. And you can you always get one action, one bonus action, movement, and one reaction every turn. In my system, in Free Gladys, you get a total of 3 minor actions. There are major and minor actions.
Okay.
And movements, and that's it. And you can 2 minor actions translate to one major action.
Makes
And
sense, yeah.
vice versa. Meaning you can always exchange them.
Oh, shit. And Archer sounds like it would be fun on this D&D campaign. Yeah, I mean, it's not the D&D
Archers
campaign.
can be really fun. Like there's bows are the bow skill is a thing.
Like how many skills are there?
I think 20 something.
Okay.
Gotta check.
Jesus. Like Lies of P steampunk? Lies of P?
Kind of, yeah.
What is Lies of P?
That's a game that was it's pretty cool.
I heard about it. I always
like
think
it's,
about the movie, like Life of P, like the one with the with a tiger on the boat.
No,
Like-
there's absolutely nothing to do with
Yeah,
that.
this is why I was like, what? Okay. Here we go. All right, that's pretty dope. Okay. So that pretty much sums up the rough idea of it, right?
Yeah, that sums up everything so
All
far.
right. So on the next video, maybe we will create the character or something like that. Who knows?
Yeah.
Good. That's it. See you then.